Hello, everybody. We are back with round 6 this time around. I see with my own eyes. Killing each other is unavoidable. Whatever family, neighbors, or enemies. That is the reality of human nature. We consume, devour, and destroy. However, if that's so, can there be meaning in battle? A little edgy, okay. Finding the purpose of life. There's only 4 people left. Oh my god. I don't know. Oh, the game's continuing. Okay, let me shut up for a second. Next combatants will be announced on the second floor bulletin board. Oops. Alright, let's head over there. How many times have I come here to this bulletin board that is its usual paper? Master, scratched out. Battlefield, the 6th Chimeric Lunar Sea. I can't read the name. Did someone scribble over it? No. It's not scribbles. The information has been straight up destroyed. Who could have done such a thing? And why? What does this mean? Wait. Don't tell me. The culprit is our next opponent. They hid their names because they want to sneak attack us. That's what I say normally, but But a sneak attack is gonna be pretty hard with just 4 of us left. This person sucks. My opponent did this. I get it. They want to hide their own name as well as their servants. I see. That makes a lot of sense. Maybe Ronnie will have some ideas. I should go ask her later. Alright, a little scary, not gonna lie. When come evening, I decide to speak to Ronnie about the bulletin board. Oops. Clicked out of it, my bad. Bulletin board, my matter, and my servant's theory. The name of the culprit being removed from the board. As your servant says, it's likely one of the remaining masters removed them. I mean, it's the only thing that makes logical sense. The question is, why though? Oops. It's a good deduction, but is it possible to do that? The master who has advanced up to the point are all adept at manipulation of systems data. I cannot say for sure, but if your opponent noticed the bulletin board and then defaced it, the perpetrator may have left behind evidence, even witnesses. Perhaps you should investigate. Ronnie's right. Without so much as a name, I couldn't collect information on the opponent's master. There's only one thing I know for sure. My opponent is one of a handful of masters here. It's strange to be investigating the campus level. Alright, where are we going today? Whoever perpetrated the act must have left a trace, or a witness. An investigation is in order. Okay, so I think back to this floor. I don't see anyone in the... Well, that was easy. Hi. It looks like someone erased the name on the bulletin board. This master is so thorough they're not even revealing their own name. Wait! This shit is dumb. Hold on. I can't talk about it until we get a name, okay? Because I'm looking back, I'm like, wait, no, this is actually a dumb plot point. What the fuck? Anyway, be careful. This one's strong. Alright. Oh, cool. Okay, someone's here. You want to know who removed the announcement from the bulletin board? Well, I saw someone heading down the stairs just a bit before you got to the bulletin board. Okay. Sure. You're probably on the second floor. Let's go. Kire, you little shit. Did you do it? No, he's bound by the system, so... But we were bound by the system, but we're different. My brain hurts now. Anyway, did I see anyone who might have come down the stairs before you? Now that you mention it, I do recall seeing someone heading towards the nurse's office. Okay. Hi, Daga. Angelica, you have to help me again. Please? Pretty please? Yes, madam. Great. Once again, someone has smuggled a forbidden magazine on campus. Magazines are not permitted on the Sugimara Academy grounds. The rules are very clear about that. Your job is to track down this scuffle law and confiscate said magazine. Get the magazine within 3 days and they might actually throw it away. Or they might throw it away. And no, I don't want to read it. Sus. Okay, so from the original translation, it was supposed to be Dojin, so take it as you will. Anyway, Sakura, hi. You're asking if someone passed by here before you? Yes, someone passed by the nurse's office. I couldn't make out any details from in here, but I believe they were heading towards the garden? Okay, cool. Wait, hold on. Let me vibe check something real quick. No, we don't need to go to the church. But if that's where we have to go. Oops. Too soon. That was on me. Also, I need to get a thing for, like, you know when you press your arms on stuff? It looks like someone dropped something in the fountain. It's a label badge shaped like a lion. Could my opponent who removed the names from the bulletin board drop this? It may have been a clue to my opponent's identity. I better keep it. Interesting. I'm thinking what's his name? Leo, but that'll be too... It probably is. The Harvey Prince just came by here. I wonder how he's holding up after the loss. He was staring at the fountain for a while. I was memeing. Okay, this is definitely Leo's, but I don't... Did he do it? He doesn't seem like the guy. He seems like the game always be dabbing him up. Anyway. I'm trying to think. Oh wait, let's actually go back to Sakura and see if we get Sakura lunch before anything. We still need stuff though, right? Huh? Do you think it could be your opponent? No, she's not gonna give it to me, so... Let's try the third floor again. Oh! What's up? You need to find a magazine, you say? Perhaps this magazine you're looking for. This is actually some data that was supposed to be deleted along with some unfortunate master. It's yours, but for a price. Get me a student council badge from the air arena. I'll hand it over. Shit! Okay. Oh, hey, you say. What's wrong, Angelica? It seems that something is troubling you? What is that? A miscreant deleted all the names from the bulletin board. That's unforgivable. If you find the culprit, please let me know. I'll lecture him for eternity. I appreciate the energy, but not the fact that you have a thing. Idiot. Why would I chit-chat if that was the case? Come on, think about it if I'm really the most suspicious person here. You know, you said that. You are now. Also, I don't see the hard way guy. Maybe it is him, and I'm just blaming this on Rin. Okay. Oh, hey, Rando, you're still here? No way. I never thought you'd actually make it this in the final four. At any rate, congratulations. Hopefully, your good luck will continue into this round. Fuck you. Oh, wow, there was a whole different side of the map. I never noticed this. All my times playing this game. I feel so silly right now. Money conquers all. Okay, do I need anything here? Oh, I can get crystal stuff. I got a couple of those. That's the best we could do. Okay, back in Poor City. Alright. That's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna head to the arena, and if there's something, well, I'll show it. Anyway, toodles. The second I leave, right? Boom! The terminal chiming sounds from the electric chiming sound from my terminal. The primary cipher key has been generated. I received my first task. Along with learning about my enemy, I need to find the cipher keys. If this label badge owner has been able to hack the system, random searching will do no good. It's probably be in my best interest to focus on investigating the arena today. Alright, I have to explore the arena like fucking crazy. Okay, good. So, let me just save here, and I'll see you on the flip side. Master, it seems like the enemy is trying to enter the arena. We don't even know the name of the enemy this round, so let's retreat and go in surveillance mode. Alright. So, from that statement, I can assume that we will not be able to explore the full arena. If anything pops up, I'll tell you. So heads up, we've been chased for a while now, so this is just the do or die moment currently. A door without a switch. I bet they think they caught the fox in a trap, but I'll fight. No one's laying a finger on my master except for me. Okay. A little weird there, but alright, I'll let you cook. Castor takes a fighting stance as the enemy is closing in. I stop breathing. Time slows to a crawl. Nothing happens. I'm nervously grinding my teeth, and Castor's stance relaxes. It seems like our enemy left the arena. Castor's right. That feeling of being chased is gone? But why? They're trying to deceive us by obfuscating their presence? That assassin from the 5th round was special. We'll be able to see traces of anyone inferior trying it. For the time being, it's safe to assume that our enemy has left. Whoever that enemy is and what they wanted, they're gone now. They must have their reasons, not that I understand. While I'm all over the mystery, Castor noticed something over by the door. We don't know enough about the enemy yet to understand what their motivation it was, but you notice, Master. There are traces of tampering on this door. That's right, door without a switch. In other words, my opponent hacked into the arena modifying it. Maybe the enemy returned because they already blocked my access to the trigger in advance? Whoever did this is really good, considering a door is in their area and their arena is beyond my expectations. Alright, let's go back for today and think of a plan, my dear master. Alright, I'm gonna keep on grinding. I'll see you guys in a sec. Hello! Okay, so we have new dialogue for Castor. I just want to show this off. Who is this master? Such a big coward. They won't let us know their name. But I'm a little bit impressed that they were able to produce a barrier in the arena. You got to investigate that barrier tomorrow, Master. Oh, And don't forget about the label badge. Interesting. Look at the silhouette. Yeah, let's save our progress. Bop, bada boop. GG on that front. I know all about my enemy that they don't want to know, and drop the label badge. The door is locked. I don't have enough clues. I'm thinking in circles. I should try consulting Ronnie. Okay, first things first. We're going to the 3rd floor. We're gonna give her the label, the council badge. With this, I can become one of them. Here's the magazine of yours. Alright, we got a comic book. Nice. If I would be your next opponent. Alright, so what about you? Oh, okay. They're really invested in that. Oh yeah, we're on the 3rd floor anyway, so let's go and talk to Ronnie. Best girl. So, you were not able to meet your opponent yesterday? And the one in the arena. You were barricaded from exploring. This is indeed a formidable enemy. The gate is troubling. As long as it exists, I won't be able to get the cipher key, and I'll die. Your opponent has found a way to win without fighting. Perhaps they have a reason to avoid a fight. Although, that line of reasoning may be wholly faulty. Could that mean my enemy is trying to avoid confrontation? I got booted from the arena before. I can confront them and this passive-aggressive stuff. I still don't know why, but it's safe to assume they're trying to avoid fighting. In that case, the gate must go. If only we have some other item that can serve as a clue. Speaking of evidence, I asked her about the label badge. This is it, a Hardway crest, and you found it dropped on the floor? Leonardo Briosto Hardway could be your opponent. It might be a good idea to confront him. However, take caution, this enemy might attack at any given time. Yeah, I know. All I have to do is to go right now is conjure, but I should confront Leo before going to the arena. Trying to think here. Okay, before we talk to Leo and get my ass beat, right? Let's go to the nurse first. Get our item. Oh wait, no, I think... No, let's talk to Leo. I can do all that stuff later, actually. Oh, hey kid. Leo, he was getting his read on in the library. If you're looking for him, why don't you go there? Okay, that's some slang. I felt like I aged 5 years from reading that. What is the matter? Without a word, I show Leo the lying label badge I found. This is a hardware label badge. Where did you get this? I briefly explained how I picked it up near the fountain in the garden. I see. It appears that it's my brother's badge. However, there seems to be a number of subtle alterations done to it. I fear someone may have placed it there intentionally as a red herring. Perhaps for the purpose of diverting your attention to me. However, I assure you, I am not your opponent this time around. Leo handles the label badge almost like it's a new toy, a smile forming from his lips. Interesting. It appears that they somehow used my brother's coding breaker. Coding breaker? So it's true that Julius was able to access areas other masters are prohibited from entering. Well, we did see that in, round 5, but our MC's silly. To be fair, this is a long-ass game. Anyway, without our resources, we can access restricted areas of the Holy Grail. Yes, like the multimedia room. My brother wasn't necessarily a skilled hacker, nor there was any need for him to be. You see, this label badge is also a key of source, used to access the hardware resolve cluster back on Earth. I guess this means my true opponent tried to hack into Arena using the label badge? That would mean that it might be possible to unlock that door. Your opponent erected a door in the arena. They must have quite the active imagination. Without the explanation, this is what they have. Some reason why they do not want you to face you directly. But that's besides the point. Right now, it's enough to know that you can open the door with this label badge. It's a shame it would be disqualified for something so trivial, so I'll give you the label badge. Pardon me, but I like to return to this rather rare book, so let us end our conversation here. With that, Leo Gaze returned to the shelf of books he was perusing before we began talking. So, Leo isn't my opponent, and the label badge was just a ruse. Was this a trick by my real enemy? After all of that running around, I still have no clue as to who my opponent really is. Oh well, there is no use in worrying about it. I might as well head to the arena now. Alright, I'm just gonna collect some stuff before we head out. Oh, we got a vent on the first floor. A sudden sense of impending doom seems to grab me by the neck. Someone is, but from where? Master, it's the enemy. It seems that they're up for a fight. We better take it to the arena. Whatever the case is, we need to be able to see them before deciding some kind of plan. Castor is probably right. We should head to the arena and hit them there. Interesting, so I'm gonna ignore that because I have no sense of self-preservation. Yeah, I was just trying to visit Sakura. I just want food. Sakura, can I have your lunch, please? Hello, Angelica. It must be hard for you not knowing who your opponent is. Here you go, Angelica. Healing supplies. I wish you the best of luck this week, too. Thank you. But I have 20 of these. You know what? It's free. Sure. I'll take it. Free is free. Anyway, let's head into the arena and see what's up here. Alright, one long hallway. This is the arena entrance. Should I head inside? Alright. No cutscene, no craziness. Interesting. I enter the arena, ready for an assault from the enemy. I felt such a strong intent to kill pushed me in the school that they had to be chasing after us. And that when it happens... Oh! Explosion! No way, we got attacked from while we were in the school? I guess it was hard to hit us, though. Still, this person is really strong. We should escape deep into the arena ASAP. Alright, let's head in. Huh? That feeling like someone's trying to kill us disappeared. Guess they ran off again. What are they scheming with this not attacking us after making it so clear they wanted us dead? It's unsettling to not know what the opponent is up to, but it seems like there's no longer any danger. They hunt us down twice and pulled back at the last second. It does feel like they're avoiding conflict? Okay. Are they being hesitant? If so, why? And if not, what's the real reason? Well, now that they're not chasing after us, there's no need to worry about anything, Master. We got a window of opportunity. Let's take the liberty of hacking into the door with the label badge. It's unsettling not to know what the opponent is up to, but it seems that the danger is gone. but it's not like that they're coming. It's not likely that they'll come again. I should hack into the door with the hardware label badge, like still can. Imagine not finding this badge. Can't be me for real, for real. Anyway, I think we're almost there, so I'm just gonna stun this little fellow here. Walk around. Easy, easy as pie. There we go. Just so you can see this cutscene. Here it is. The door without a switch. That's my opponent kindly generated. Leo mentions the hardware label is capable of facilitating minor hacking. If the label badge is worth its weight, then we should be able to delete the door with it. And nod in response to Castor's words, and look at the label badge. The label badge magic circuits are compiling to my own. It's a massive influx of data. I find the data on the door and then... Shoom! Boom! Chakalaka! We got it! The moment I feel like I torn it down mentally, the door in front of me vanishes. Whether it was an unstoppable hack itself, or was designed not to be used by enemies, the hardware label disintegrates in my hand. Bullshit. Anyway, OMG, Master, you broke down the data with the power of your mind. I'm so glad you're not an airhead. Whee! Let's go! The trigger would be ours now. With the door gun, it's finally possible to search the rest of the arena for the trigger. Instead of dwelling on my opponent's intentions, I'll keep going for now. Alright, let's truck. Alright, it's a new day. Yesterday, after entering the arena, I heard a blast. I head to the arena to see how the aftermath. I cannot read today. Whoa, to think that the Musa hasn't handled this type of damage. Wow, color to Mama's surprise. If this attack had landed, it would have been bad. Well, it's over and done. Either our enemy isn't very good or we're very, very lucky. Yeah. Anyway, I wonder if that's really true. Luckily, luck only goes so far. Did my enemy miss on purpose? And if so, what would be the reason? I stared blankly at the scars on the wall. I heard a voice call from behind me. Thank goodness. You're safe, Angelica. Ronnie? What is this? Yesterday, after you went into the arena, a massive detonation has occurred in this area. I came to check it out the situation, and I came across this. Did something happen yesterday? I explained what happened to me to the increasingly worried Ronnie. After running to the arena to escape a sudden feeling of death, I heard a loud blast. I swear, I'm recording on a different day and my whole brain is just swamped. After the explosion, the sense of my enemy's presence suddenly and mysteriously disappeared. Interesting. At the moment a person enters the arena, they are completely defenseless. If that was their intent, then it seems that your enemy will go to any lengths to see you die. However, I couldn't tell you why this attack failed. As she continues to speak, Ronnie keeps running her hands over the crater in the wall. Suddenly she stops dead. She must have noticed something. Oops, excuse me. I can feel the remnants of a powerful rune. That's what must have created the explosion. Rune? If I remember correctly, runes are lesser charms frequently used in the past, but now considered weak and powerless. I thought it was a weapon at first, but it seems to be related to dermatology instead. If that's the case, then our opponent's servant would be a Castor? Maybe. No, not necessarily. Runes were used by Celtic warriors, so it might not be a Castor after all. Ugh, what the fuck is that? Sorry, I found something weird. In that case, I must guess that it was a warrior who used runes to enhance a physical attack. Scary, scary, scary stuff. Information about my enemy's attack. It's not their class, but if any information is better than none. Thanks to you, Ronnie. As I give my thanks, she lowers her head and softly says, Yes. However, it seems strange that your enemy would give up so quickly after their ambush failed. Your opponent managed to survive this long. I can't see how they managed to miss you. This is only a guess on my part, but maybe your opponent really doesn't wish to face you. Doesn't want to face me? But there's only enemies to be found in the Holy Grail War. Well, maybe except Ronnie? I wonder, is there a reason for this conflict? All that awaits the loser is virtual death. It was a hypothesis. Nothing more. Sorry if it didn't seem quite rational. However, Ronnie closes her eyes and took a deep breath as if she was trying to relax. Almost immediately, her instructional demeanor returned. Oh, there was something I wished to discuss with you. Could you spare me a few minutes later? With a finally shy glance, Ronnie turns and walks away. I wonder what she wants. I'll be sure to talk with Ronnie later. Okay. So, as I try to organize what I know, I realize I don't have enough information. The enemy hasn't left any clues. At least with Julius, the servant might have been invisible, but the master was conspicuous. This time, both are mysterious. It's pointless to speculate. It's noon. Maybe I should go to the cafeteria to nourish my brain. Alright, let's see here. Let's just see what our servant gotta say to this. Blah blah blah. Spadoodle spadoodle. Hello, Castor. Ooh! Nice. Hi, Castor. Did I do something wrong? Tamama sits ominously silent, occasionally glancing in my direction, as if waiting to say something. It's unusual for her to be so quiet. Normally she always talking, whenever the subject's important or not. Once the 6th round started, Castor seems to sulk silently whenever I'm not looking at her. Her normally cute, perky appearance is now masked with sullen, troubled expression. Darn, she's letting us have it. Considering I've been unfailingly loyal, not to mention adorable, this whole subject angers me to no end. It'll be really great if you had some kind of really painful and humiliating accident right now. Then again, falling down a flight of stairs and breaking something would be inconvenient right now. So, not that. Huh? What, Castor, what the did I do to you, bro? Perhaps waking up as a oh my god, I forgot how to say this word. Potato bug would be more fitting, but way too gross. So, that's out too. I know, nothing screams divine punishment, more like dysteria. caused by eating moldy bread.
そういうの落としたい気分です。
That's exactly what I hope happens to you. And there it is. Considering Tamamo's skills with Maleficent, I'm not brave enough to assume she's just joking around. What is making her so sulky and violent? I honestly have no idea what it could be.
ここまで言ってわからないとか。いいですよ。いいですとも。
Oh shit. You still have no clue. After everything I said. Fine, great, whatever.
どうせご主人様はあの女のことで頭がいっぱいなんでしょうから。
I mean, it's obvious your mind is busy with other things, like thinking about that girl. I stare at Tamamo in amazement as she continues to voice her resentment, which increasingly with his incredible vermins. It can't be that she's unhappy that I'm speaking with Ronnie currently, can it?
別にタマも怒ってないです。だってこんなの慣れてますし、分かりきっている。
Oh no, of course not. Tamamo wouldn't be angry at all about that. I mean, I'm used to such treatment after all.
ご主人様だって人間ですもの。昔から人間は人間を選ぶんです。
I mean, you're a human after all, Master. Since time immemorial, humans have only played with other
どん
humans.
なに尽くしても狐耳は狐耳。私は手よく利用されて最後には毛皮にされちゃう運命なんです。
As for me, fox ears are fox ears. My fate is to have my body used until I'm skinned from my beautiful fur.
なんでほっといてください。
So, just leave me alone.
ご主人様の邪魔はしませんから。どうぞ。人間同士仲良くやってればいいのです。
Bruh. Don't worry, I won't get in your way. So please, go off. Have fun with your fellow human. Tamama quickly turns her head away and continues to voice her displeasure to the ground. She seems very agitated. It seems that Tamama thinks Ronnie and I are lovers for some reason. I don't have a choice but to act. Whether it's just Tamama being suspicious or a huge misunderstanding, I do have to do something to set things straight. However, my response must not be caviar or misleading. If I upset Tamamo, the resulting grudge might be powerful enough to cause system errors, or worse yet, cause Ronnie to stop helping me. She is one of the most famous spirits mentioned in Japanese mythology. I should do what I can to put her at ease. The only thing I dare say is... Ronnie's only for me. The balls. I think I should save for now. Yeah, let's just dab up Tamamo. Huh? No, not huh. I don't need to think about my answer. Ronnie has helped me several times, but besides the point. I couldn't ask the same question 1,000 times, and my response will still be the same each time.
One more, please. 今の言葉、もう一度お願いします。
I mean, can you say that again, please? Fair enough. Tamamo's the only one for me. I can tell Tamamo that I like her more than anyone else. Cute!
ご主人様、今のは俺の嫁宣言と見て間違いありませんね。
My dear master, it must be safe to assume that you meant to say was, be my wife, right?
というか、録音しました。もうぐるぐるです。すでに脳内再生数1000回を超えています。
I have video to prove it. It's on a continuous loop, and the play count is already over 1,000.
コメント数なんてその10倍。
The number of comments completely blocked off the picture at this point.
前ですは私しかしてませんけど、むしろ私だけのメモリアルとして永久保存です。
It is the only video in my playlist as a memorial to myself. Will be preserved for all of eternity. Tamama begins to jump up and down in unrestricted joy. She can jump really high. I don't feel like I ever said anything Monty-Menace, but Tamamo's unfreaking elation makes me happy as well.
ご主人様、本気にしましたからね。後になってあれなしとかなしですよ。
You're serious, right? No takesy backsies. Oh, you're very serious about this, aren't you, Master? I mean, it's not like you can take it back later, okay? I immediately nod in affirmation. The last thing I want to do to her right now is to make her think I'm joking. Also, how do I put this? Now that I regain my composure, I don't think I should summon the energy to repeat myself again.
ついに旦那様、ゲットです。
Yes! Husband, get the...
よーし、こうなったら死んでも勝ち残ります。
Alright, now that is that. Let's settle all this. We will survive until the end, even if it kills me.
並みいる強敵なんのその。賜物旦那様にはもう指一本触れさせません。
I won't let anyone or anything lay a finger on Tamamo's husband, no matter how powerful they are. With renewed vigor, Tamamo continues to declare her determination to be victorious. Her enthusiasm is infectious. For her to be so focused and determined is more than any master could hope for. And above all, I think that our relationship is solid in every way. Okay, that was sweet. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, did that give us anything? Me, only worried about stats. No, it doesn't seem so. Alright, we'll let that be for now. Oh yeah. Yeah, Ronnie. Go to Ronnie. Floor 3. This direction. Oh! Okay, she's just not here. So let's go to the chapel. Figure this out. Yes. Oh wait, I don't have anything. I thought I did. Hi, Toko. Any advice? You're the only one who comes here anymore. If it went from total chaos to dislocated loneliness in a flash. Oh well, it's probably because of Zoo again. With the next Grail War. Luckily, I won't be there. We got stuff from Sakura, so let's just... Oh! Cutscene! Ah, Angelica, it's you. Did you perhaps come here to buy lunch? As I enter the cafeteria, I bump into Ronnie, who seems uncharacteristically flustered. I wanted to try my hand at creating food, and well, it looks... Would you like to try some? Creating food. Why does that innocent phrase sound so... ominous? Wait a second. Ronnie said creating. Is she using alchemy to make lunch? Question mark? Well, it took me a while, but it was my first time doing this and all. No need to worry though. All the ingredients are safe for human consumption. Maybe. As much as the brief pause disturbs me, her simple gesture of friendship makes me happy. Her show of kindness reminds you of my life before being forced into the brutal struggle. Why don't we eat in the classroom? I'll go first and set up before you arrive. Oh, that's sweet. With a final polite farewell, Ronnie turns and walks away. It seems she's happier than before. It was surprising to see her act so kind, especially considering her normal, formal demeanor. Well, I should head up to the classroom before Ronnie lunch gets cold. I can't wait to try it. If I remember, I think it's supposed to be our classroom, so right here. Oh, hey, Angelica. I've been expecting you. It's all ready. Hello there. And you too, Ronnie. Angelica, I made something just for you. You wouldn't want to insult me by not trying it, would you? Brother in Christ, I am very concerned for my safety. This is really bad timing. Rin Tosaka, the school's idol, making me lunch? Alright, what's going on with everyone? Is something in the water? Oh, don't act so surprised. Consider it a gesture of goodwill from a fellow master. A gesture of goodwill. Fair enough. I can accept that. Why don't we all just eat together? Eh? Oh dear God. You really don't have a clue. Oh, do you? Oh well. Shall we, my dear Ronnie? This became a battlefield of a different kind and I don't want to participate. Oh, look at their lunch boxes. After the brief exchange, we all sat down and began to eat the lunches both girls have made. Having never tried Egyptian food, Ronnie's lunch seems very exotic, with unusual spices and flavors. On the other side of the cultural spectrum, Tosaka's lunch was primarily Chinese food. Angelica, try some of this. No, let me feed it to you. Nah. I have left. I'll took Ronnie's food and leave. I do not want to die on this fucking hill. Ren proceeds to shove some of the shrimp in chili sauce she made into my mouth. It was really, really good. Stare. Yeah, we're dead. We're so fucking dead. If you like this, what? Wait until you try this? Yeah, I think that's a mistranslation right there. Holy shit. Is that a spring roll? It was incredibly delicious. Words cannot even begin to describe how good it was. Glare. Hey, you have to try this too. She then hands me what looks like a perfect Chinese dumpling. Shit, I really like those. I would have folded on the spot, I'm sorry. Wow, everything tastes so good. Ronnie, why didn't you try some as soon as I said those words? Thanks, but no thanks. Standing up with alarming speed, Ronnie begins to hastily pack up the lunch he had made. Ronnie? Hey, is there something wrong? It's nothing. I had enough for now, so I should probably just leave. She almost completely out of the room before her last sentence comes to the end. She seems not quite herself. Was it something I... Girl, you are dense. Denser than dense. Ah, she ran away. I didn't realize she was that serious. I'm just trying to get her to think things through a little, but I guess I went a little too far. Of course, my servant decides that this is the perfect time to make their presence known. Master, what you did was incredibly cruel, even to Momo's exceptionally vicious standards. Though she may be my most serious rival, I can't help but feel a little sorry for her. What makes it even worse is that you didn't even touch the food she made for you. Jerk. If I had to sit there and listen to you compliment another girl's lunch, I will be in tears. Did she even see the cuts on her hands? Her embarrassment? I hope she's not crying somewhere alone. After being thoroughly berated by my servant, I found myself bolting out of the classroom. But despite my best efforts, I was unable to find her that day and make things right. Oh, fudge tarts. Let's see here. What did I do to Ronnie at lunch was pretty thoughtless. I need to find her and apologize. Now I need to find her. Okay, I'm assuming she's where she usually is. Because if you change it now, I will fight you, game. And I'm right, because I'm awesome. I ran all around the school searching in vain for Ronnie, and there she is in her usual spot. First, I ought to apologize for what happened at noon. I'm sorry, Ronnie. I'm a fucking idiot. Whatever do you mean? Ronnie looks displeased. Darn, I knew it. She's still angry. I'm still tell her how my servant lectured me after and what I realized. I did slight Ronnie's cooking. It wasn't excusable of me to brush Ronnie off like that. It was even worse to have said such an insensitive thing. It will still be more sensitive I'll be more sensitive in the future. So if she can find it in her heart to forgive me. Having cleared out the ways to apologize, I awaited her response with bated breath. Do you regret what you have done? Deeply. Next time, you will eat what you have been given? Of course, I promise. I understand. You are forgiven. Oh my god, her smile is so precious! Thank goodness. Ronnie's smile soothes my nerves. There's anything I could do as a token of my apology? Yes, or rather, I have something that I meant to talk to you about. Over lunch. So, please, listen up. Gotcha. Tell me whatever you want. There's no information about the enemy this time. We were able to dig up more on the Scorpion than this. Yes, the sole clue remains. The hole in the first floor window. It is more important than ever that you do everything in your power to prepare for the upcoming fight. Actually, I have been preparing a mystic code for you. I can give it to you tomorrow. She's been making me something? Meanwhile, That is all I wish to talk to you about. If you hinder your search for the arena to talk further. Yeah, I gotta head back to the arena as soon as I can. Oh, but there's something I should say before I leave. Thank you. I gazed into Ronnie's eyes and let her know my words are sincere.
Hi.
You're welcome. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. Time to go to arena. Okay. I don't remember if there's much to do. Hold on, let me look at my items. Ether crystal. I need to buy more master crystals, if anything, so let's go to the customary. Blam, 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 blam. Darn. There we go, and then that should be good for now. The arena should be down here somewhere. Event time! We don't have a clue to our opponent's identity. That can't possibly be good. Since investigating would be futile right now, we should focus on training in an arena. Master, Your new resolve makes my tail oil tingly. Hurry and stock up on supplies. Then we can train together with reckless abandon. Why did you have to say? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna save. And I'll be back with y'all in a second. I'm very concerned about Tamamo. Anyway. Alright, Tamamo's weak for once, so I thought about recording it here. Master, I know we have barely any information on enemy right now, but it'll be alright. Well, your darling little Tamamo isn't completely happy, since that means we might die. Let us use the heck out of that code, mystic code. That girl likes to be used. Bleh. If we use her up, and in the end we'll toss her away, and then Tamamo gets to laugh. Alright, fair enough. Darn, we don't even know who it is, though. Okay, save, blah, 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 blah. Alright, nice. Alright, I think that's it for now. Wait, I didn't save, no! I'm a fool. How did I just let that happen? I hate myself. I received notifications that Ronnie's Mystic Code is ready to go, so I go to where she is. Alright. Thank you for meeting with me. I have been waiting for you. This is the base red Mystic Code. It contains magical amplification mechanism built by Atlas. That's a lot of words. Thank you. It is sole item bestowed upon me by my professor for this war. It is my trump card. It's really okay for me to take something this important from her? It would be my honor to have you utilize this gift. After all, I can no longer do so myself. I understand. It will also be my honor to use such a generous gift to the best of my abilities. Let's see. The Mystic Code was originally prepared for me. If you're to use it, Angelica, you'll have to gain approval from the Mystic Code. Approval from the Mystic Code? She's talking like it's alive. The code could be possibly considering that we're talking about alchemy? Question mark. It is not alive per se. If you are not strong enough, it will reject you. You can say you must overcome its immune system. The Mystic Code will acknowledge you as its owner if you can prove yourself against a strong enemy. It will only work if you abjure its strong. Alright, I'll send you a transmission from my terminal. Alright, to the arena then! The second cipher key has been generated on the second floor. My challenge is set before me. Okay, I'll head towards the arena. Alright. I think I'm gonna wrap up the video here today, because we still have a lot to do. However, before we do that, right, I want to actually look at the item that Taiga's giving us. So, you managed to confiscate the offending magazine. Good work. Bro, it's a comic book. Chill. Speaking of work, do you have a minute? Angelica, you have time to help a beloved teacher, right? And a penny in for a pound. Penny, pound, pish posh. I'm talking about food. Someone has deleted food data. It didn't matter to me until I realized that those were some good recipes being deleted. But all is not lost. It seems that the deleted data can be recovered from the arena within 2 days. So, would you kindly search for arena and find the data for 2 dishes within the 6th round? Alright, so that's what I'll be doing, like, off screen maybe, and I'll see everyone next time. Au revoir.